Rested and refreshed after the summer break, Jurgen Klopp will return to Melwood this week. The Liverpool boss will be waiting when the first batch of players report for duty as pre-season training gets underway on Wednesday. The next 6 weeks are crucial if the Reds are going to maintain momentum and build on the impressive achievement of last term's top 4 Premier League finish. With a Champions League playoff tie on the horizon, Liverpool simply can't afford a slow start to the new campaign. There is much work to do and Klopp's interest is bulging. Klopp was delighted with the club record £37 million swoop for winger Mohamed Salah, following on from the acquisition of exciting youngster Dominic Solanke from Chelsea. However, other key areas of the squad have yet to be addressed. Klopp wants a top-class centre-back and centre-midfielder, but Liverpool have had no joy so far in their pursuit of Southampton's Virgil van Dijk and RB Leipzig's Naby Keita. Neither club is currently willing to sell, with the Reds expected to test Leipzig's resolve this week. Klopp has been in close contact with sporting director Michael Edwards throughout the summer, and now they will once again be working across the corridor from each other. How high do Liverpool go in a bid to break the and pass? How long do they wait and hope the situation changes? There will come a point when Klopp has to consider backup options. The Reds are well stocked in midfield, but buying another centre-back is absolutely pivotal. If it's not Van Dijk, where do they turn? There's also the small matter of buying a left-back. Talking of centre-backs, Liverpool have one with bags of experience returning to the club following a loan spell at Crystal Palace. It's difficult to see any way back for Sakho under Klopp. The writing was on the wall for him last summer when he was sent home from the pre-season tour of America in disgrace and then riled the manager further with his late-night Snapchat rant. Liverpool tried to sell him back in January but ended up having to settle for a loan. Now they find themselves in the same situation again, with no one currently willing to meet the £30 million asking price. In the short term at least, does Klopp incorporate him into the first-team squad and consider him for selection in the friendlies? The only outgoing which has been confirmed so far is the sale of Andre Wisdom to Derby County, but there are others who need to be offloaded. Liverpool are holding out for £15 million for Alberto Moreno after rejecting an initial offer from Napoli. Lazar Markovic is another who has no future at the club but should command a decent fee after resurrecting his career on loan at Hull City. Keeper Adam Bogdan will hope to find another club after recovering from a serious knee injury. Then there are those on the fringes. What happens with Lucas Leiva and Kevin Stewart? What kind of role does Klopp see Daniel Sturridge having next season, and is it likely to be sufficient to keep the Reds striker happy? Can the likes of John Flanagan, Cameron Brannigan, Ryan Kent and Pedro Chirivella force their way into Klopp's plans after their loan spells away? Klopp favoured keeping hold of the club's young talents last season, and the progress of teenagers Trent Alexander-Arnold and Ben Woodburn proved you don't have to get away from Liverpool in order to kick on and gain senior experience. Already this summer the Reds have been inundated with offers to take the likes of Sheyi Ojo, Joe Gomez, Kent and Harry Wilson on loan. So far they have all been rebuffed. Klopp wants them to start pre-season with Liverpool, and then it's down to them to showcase their ability. The manager will need to decide whose development would benefit from a year in the Championship. Look what that did for Danny Ward last season. The next 6 weeks will be intensive. Liverpool's travels will take them from Tranmere and Wigan to Hong Kong, Germany, and Dublin. There will be grueling double sessions on a daily basis, and head of fitness and conditioning Andreas Kornmeier will take centre stage. It's about creating a base for the coming 9 months, and physically it will be shattering. Klopp must get the balance right between drilling them into shape and working them into the ground. There is the added complication of his international contingent coming back at different stages of pre-season and having to be eased in gently. Just as important as fitness is recreating the spirit and camaraderie which carried the Reds so far last season. Key to that will be ensuring the new boys settle in as quickly as possible. Most of those who report back to Melwood on Wednesday will know what to expect, having been through it a year ago. The holiday season is well and truly over.